Ooh, what you know about that freshly paved driveway, boy?
Can't quite park cars on it yet because it's still drying a little bit, but I can walk on it and look at it.
Looks really nice.
But what is up, guys? Welcome to the video. Saturday, I went to Toyota Fest, which was the first ever Toyota show that I went to. It was pretty good. It was like a different crowd, so I was not really used to it, but I did bring the Soarer, and you know, I got good compliments and stuff like that, so that's always awesome. And then yesterday, Sunday, I had to film at Broke East, so I also took the Soarer to that and met a lot of you guys there, which was really cool, and filmed a video for Broke, so that'll be coming up later this week. But today I think that I want to get the Soarer tinted because, as you know, it's a fishbowl, and I just think it would look better with tint. And I think every car looks better with tint, especially white cars. White cars with tint, ooh, looks so good. So I called the tint shops. They didn't respond, so I'm gonna go out and get my coffee, and if I'm near one of them, I'm just gonna swing through and see if they're available to do it. And if they are, awesome, we can get the Soarer tinted today. If not, it's not a big deal. I also want to see if I can get a PDR guy, painless dent removal guy, to come out here and fix the dent on the driver's side lower part of the fender, because it's there and it's annoying. So let's see what happens. Hi, could I get a large iced maple pecan regular? This should be interesting.
In India we have a drive with the right side.
Yeah, no, I just I got the
I'm gonna take that, put over here.
Yeah.
Which car is this?
It's a Toyota Soarer.
Soarer?
Yeah, it would be a Lexus SC300.
It's come from Japan?
Yes. I rarely ever come to this Dunkin's, but the guy that's there, whenever I come in any of my cars, he always compliments them. He loves them so much. He hadn't seen this one yet, so he wanted to talk to me for a little bit, but he was super nice. But the first tint shop that I want to check out is actually right down the street, so I'm gonna head back down that way, and we are going to see if he is even there, because I called him, you know, a few times and never got a response, but said he opened 2 hours ago, so he better be there, because I want this thing tinted, boy. Tired of this fishbowl look. You feel me? All right, so I just went to the first tint shop near my house, and he wasn't here, but I did get in touch with him, and he said for me to come back around 1, and it would be $200 to do my car with 20% tint, just like the coupe, and I think it'll make this thing look really, really good. So right now I think it's like around 11 o'clock or so, so this thing still needs to get inspected, so I'm gonna go get it inspected before I get the tint put on. It'll just make things easier. So let's go do that, and then when we come back, we can get this thing tinted and make it look badass and go from there. Boys, we got that inspection. We are all set. Now we can go and get tint and not have to get inspected a couple days later and get busted for it. So we are all set. So let's head to the tint shop and get this girl looking not like a fishbowl. All right, guys, so I just got to Better Solutions Tinting, and I chose the Galaxy window film, which is a better quality tint all around. I did decide to go with 20. I have 20 on the coupe as well. I was debating 5, but I'd rather just kind of get 20 in the, you know, it's in the middle, it'll be fine. But this tint lasts a long time, it doesn't fade or anything, so I'm pumped on that. He's getting started on that right now. I'm not gonna get in his way too much for this. I'll get a couple shots here and there when it matters, but for now, I'm gonna let him do his thing and his process and stuff, and this thing's gonna look awesome and not be a bubble anymore. So, I'm stoked. So while I'm here getting the car tinted, I figured I would talk about something really quick. I came up with a 4th shirt design, and I was expecting to just keep it at 3, but someone on Instagram, his name is Dark Ink, he hit me up and he wanted to make a design. He wanted to draw something for me for a design for a shirt. So I was like, sure, I'm down. And I had an idea in my head, and I've had it for a while, but I didn't really know how to put it onto paper and, you know, make it look really cool. And he absolutely knocked it out of the park. The shirt is live. It's on my Teespring website right now. I'll leave the link in the description as always. I'll leave his Instagram right here so you guys can go give him a follow. He does awesome tattoo designs and stuff, and he kills it all the time. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to check the shirt out in the description. It's badass. I think it's the most badass shirt design that I've come out with so far, and I'm pumped on it. So let's get back to tinting. So guys, he has all of the window pieces cut out and laid out on the mirror right now. Those are for the, obviously these and these smaller windows here. The back window is a different process because he has to shrink it because the window is kind of bowed and you can't put a flat piece of tint on it without shrinking it because it's gonna not line up properly. So he's gonna start cleaning the windows, which is the second process, getting them all ready so that the window tint can be applied and all that stuff. So I'm pumped. Alright, so this is what it looks like without anything. Come over to here. And this is with. Looks awesome.
Close the door so you can have a better.
Yeah, there you go. So that's 20. And everything else will be 20, which is awesome. He's working on the smaller ones now. Alright, you guys, so the driver's side is completely done. I'll shut the door real quick, show you. Looks awesome compared to the fishbowl. Once the other side is done, it'll all look darker because less light will be coming in, all that stuff. So I'll get back to you guys when the passenger side is all done and we're moving on to the back window. Guys, look at how dope this house setup is. Detail and a house. That's so cool. Comment down below if that's like the perfect house setup for you guys. But we got both windows done on both sides. This is this side, like you said. See how it looks darker now that the other side is done. Let me come over here. Oh yeah, that looks much, much better. Loving this. So now it's on to the rear, which he has to pre-cut, make sure everything's good, and then he's going to cut the film, shrink it, all that stuff, and then we'll be done with the back. Does it all in one piece, which is awesome. And the car's almost done. It's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look awesome. I'm super excited for this. Guys, I cannot wait to see this car done. Looking at this from the back right now, the window is just like completely black. It just looks so good. Tint's still on the outside of the car, but it looks so good. If you guys ever need any tint jobs done, Better Solutions Tinting, that is where this place is. And look them up on Google. They're on Google Maps. Better Solutions Tinting, super nice, awesome quality tint. They have 3 different types. They have the normal window tint, they have the Galaxy window tint, which is the one that I'm getting, which is really good quality, and then they have the ceramic tint, which is even better. But the Galaxy tint, nice medium in between, so I think it'll look awesome on this car, and I can't wait to see it done. So Better Solutions Tinting in Marlboro, look them up. This thing is an absolute fishbowl without tint, so I'm stoked for that. Look at that, he's got all the right tools and everything.
I needed to do this in order to install from the inside without creasing the film.
Very true. Watch how dark this gets as soon as it gets applied. Alright guys, so the window tint is done. The car looks so good. The window tint, the quality of this window tint is insane. It's just no more bubble. I love it. You can kind of see through right there, but I mean, it's awesome. I ordered new ones of these, new B-pillars by Luxury Abstract, the diamond stitch leather B-pillars that will be going on the outside. Don't worry, they're waterproof, it's whatever. But I'm gonna pull this thing outside, air it out, and we'll see what it looks like. Because from in here, I mean, it looks awesome. I wanna see the whole car outside in the sun. It's gonna look great. Guys, look at this thing with the 20 on it, dude. Wow. That looks so much better. Goddamn. I am a fan. I'm growing to love this car more and more and more. I loved it from the start, but it's just getting better and better. I am definitely a fan of this. I think I'll come back at some point and get the window strip on the top of the windshield done, but the inside of my windshield has these funny little sensors that are kind of like glued to the inside, and they kind of cover like the top portion of the windshield. So I don't know what those are, what they do, but I'll probably have to get them removed to put that inner trim on. But this thing looks awesome. I'm so stoked. All right, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
I really appreciate it.
All
if
right.
you guys ever need any tinting, Better Solution Tinting in Marlboro, I swear I mean, you can see the results. It looks absolutely insane.
Yeah,
so
come over.
come on over.
You'll make a great job. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Have a nice day.
All right, I'm gonna head home and then I'm gonna talk about some stuff about this and about the Civic, and then video will be over. You guys wanna see something super cool? This thing has a key fob with an antenna, and it is so cool. Listen. JDM. Okay, so now that I am back home, the car looks absolutely awesome, especially with this brand new sealed driveway. It looks dope. But this tint came out amazing. I'm so excited for it. I'm excited for my freaking B pillars to come in. My leather Luxury Abstract B pillars. Those are gonna be dope. I have a lot of things that I need to get for this car, and it's gonna be a lot of money, but I need to slowly start getting them, and that's why I'm gonna talk about that right now. I know that you guys also wanna see coupe content, which still over there. She's still chilling. She's still my daily. I am driving this right now just because it's super fun. Why wouldn't I wanna do that? But it is going to still ultimately be my daily for the winter if I don't get another daily at the time. I know you guys want to see coupe content. I want to make coupe content. The only thing that I had really wanted to do at this point was to start a swap, whether it's a manual swap, but halfway through that I just figured that I already did that with a Del Sol. It wasn't too entertaining. It's not really an entertaining subject in the first place, so why not just swap the entire thing, the engine and everything. Started looking at, you know, B series and B18s and B16s and B20s and all that stuff. Kind of at a standstill with it. I can't decide if I would want to go B series or if I want to manual swap the D series and turbo it, which would be ultimately the cheaper option and would get done a little bit quicker, and I would have 2 turboed cars, which is sick. But like I said, money's tight right now, so I can't really, you know, buy a turbo kit, buy everything for the manual swap, get everything that I need for this all at the same time. So it's all gonna progressively happen, you know, as time goes on. Things that I need to get for the Soarer. Now that it's got tint, now that it's bagged, obviously I need the wheels. The wheels are shipping in a few weeks. Once those get here, those will go on. We'll get the fenders rolled, we'll get the car fitted up right. We need to notch the frame a little bit to get it a little bit lower, because my ultimate goal with this car is to tuck 18s, which most of the time these cars just sit flush with 18s, and that's it. But I want to go the extra mile, and I want to get this thing tucking 18s, which is going to look really, really hard, and it's going to look really, really cool. It's going to be a little difficult, but I want to get it done. I want to try and tuck 18s. That would be so cool.
Which brings me to, I need side skirts, I need a rear lip for the bumper, and I need a new front bumper, because I'm not entirely a fan of the 91 front bumpers or the early model Soarer front bumpers. They're just, they're a little bit too smiley face for me. I'm not too much of a fan of it.
Leave it down in the comments below what bumpers you think that I should get. I'm looking at Vertex, I'm looking at Shine Auto, Auto Couture, even though that's the same thing. Shine Auto is just the replica of Auto Couture, but Shine Auto is a really good kit at the same time. So I can't decide whether Vertex or Shine Auto. There's really not any other ones that I'm too interested in. It's either those two. Side skirts will probably be Shine Auto side skirts, and I'll get a Vertex rear lip for the car. Which also brings me to, I'm sorry that I'm talking so much, I just want to get all of these things in my head out so that you guys know what I'm planning. I need to get an exhaust. Obviously, I want to do that soon, but at the same time, I can't really do it until I get the rear lip, because if I get the rear lip and then do the exhaust, I'll know how far I need the mufflers to stick out, because they don't really make dual exhaust aftermarket kits for this car. They're all single exit, and I want to keep the dual exhaust. I think it looks really nice. So it's probably going to be a custom exhaust. Hence why I need to wait for the lip to come in, so that when they make the custom exhaust, they know how far to weld the mufflers to stick out. So that leads me to the next thing I'll probably be getting for this car is either the rear lip and the side skirts, or maybe some other engine stuff, some interior stuff. But for right now, I think while I wait on the wheels, I can start buying the lip kit for this, you know, side skirts and the rear lip. The bumper is going to be expensive either way, so that'll probably have to be ordered later. But for now, I can definitely get the side skirts. I can definitely get the rear lip. So once I have those, I can mock it up and I can figure out how far I want the mufflers to stick out, and then we can get the exhaust done and get this car sounding really cool. So that is my plans for this thing right now. Also, I want the newer taillights. These taillights are in absolutely mint condition, so I'll probably sell them, unless I'll just, you know, keep them. You know, they're fine. But I do like the later model Soarer taillights better, especially on a white car. Probably get some new mirrors at some point. This one's in good condition, but the other one, it's got a crack right here, and it's all like pitted and cracked on the other side, so it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a nice car, especially with this tint now. It's so hard. I love it. I love it. But I need the B pillars to come in very, very soon. So that's my plan with the Soarer for right now. That's my plan with the coupe for right now. Leave it down in the comments what you guys think that I should do to this thing over the winter, or sooner, or whatever. Like I said, money's tight, so I can't, you know, go out and spend $3 grand right now on it, but I do want to at least figure out what I want to do with it, and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Soarer is looking super good now with this 20% tint all the way around. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I guess I'll see you in the next one, whenever that will be. I need to start ordering stuff, so I'll see you guys.